GoUni School Visit EP นี้เราพาน้องๆไปรู้จักกับ Earlscliffe School เป็น boarding school เล็กๆที่อยู่ในเมืองเคนต์ประเทศอังกฤษความจึ้งอยู่ตรงที่โรงเรียนติดกับชายหาดแถมได้บรรยากาศอังกฤษแบบเต็มๆที่นี่มีความพิเศษอะไรอีกบ้างไปฟังคุณครูใหญ่มาร์คเลิฟกันเลย
Hello everybody, my name is Mark Love. I'm the head teacher at Earlscliffe School. Earlscliffe is a modern independent school in a traditional setting in the county of Kent in England. The school is based in a town called Folkestone in Kent, so it's right on the south English coast. So Folkestone is a small town, it's about 80,000 people, and it's a classic English seaside town. So lovely beach, small community, and I think it provides a very English experience for Thai students. One of the most powerful things for a student in actually coming to the UK to study is to get that deep immersion, that deep understanding. I think one of the ways to do that is to study in a small English coastal town. In terms of how that benefits a student academically, a greater sense of security, a greater sense of confidence, then we're going to focus far more effectively on our work, or in the case of students, on our studies. I think the other part is that the school is small, so we have 140 students from all over the world. And I think that enables students to become part of that small community within a small English town very, very quickly. So I think the environment that you're in is so important to academic success. I think it's very difficult for any school to say it's unique. I think it's about saying, where is Earlscliffe, where is it very, very strong? And I think one of our key strengths is the support that we give international boarders. So 3 weeks ago, we were winners of the Boarding Schools Association Prize for supporting international boarders. Now that's a national level award, and it reflects the care and support that my wonderful boarding staff provide for our students. I think it's probably the most caring school I've ever worked at. I walk around the school, I'm amongst the students and amongst the staff, and that mutual respect and that sense of care toward them is outstanding. I think the other part of what we do is not necessarily unique, but I think it's a strong point, is we have very small A-level classes, so the average size is 7, and we give our students 6 hours a week for each A-level subject that they study. So we have a lot of significant strengths at the school, which I think make it a very appealing place for Thai students to come and study. So firstly, Earlscliffe is part of Duke's Education. Duke's Education has lots of different parts within the organisation, include a specialist area division that supports Oxbridge applications, that supports students who want to apply for law, who want to apply for art-related subjects at places like Central St Martin's, that help prepare students for interviews. So the first strand is our ability to make use of the Duke's Education family. Secondly, there's making use of the staff within the school itself. So every student at the school has a senior tutor, and part of the role of that senior tutor is to, from the moment the student arrives, is provide that guidance around which university, which degree course. Some students have a very clear idea from day one, but even they may need help in choosing the right university. You know, we were talking before about Earlscliffe, lovely small seaside town, and that's right for some students. It's the same for universities. So Warwick, fantastic university, wonderful university. It's a campus university. That might not suit some students. There is that advice external to the school, because we're part of Duke's, and then there's also the advice that we give within the school, coming from the senior tutors, coming from myself as well, because I have lots of experience of guiding students to university. And it's that combination that enables us to do a really good job for the students. I think it ties in with what I said earlier on about it's the caring. But if I think back to September when the students were actually arriving and all of them saying to me, wow, this place just feels so warm. So I think it's that warmth of arrival that the students get from all the staff And it's also the time we spend in their first few days, getting them used to the school, used to the town, to their timetable. And the first few weekends, the students go on trips together, and that helps to build that bond between those new students. And they're also supported by students who are coming back to us for their last year of A-levels, for example. As I said, we're a modern independent school traditional environment, and part of the traditional environment is boys' boarding houses and girls' boarding houses are completely separate. Most of the boarding rooms are shared. Our default position is that students of the same nationality do not share a bedroom. It's part of broadening their experience and immersing them in broader cultures. They have a dedicated house parent team in their boarding house who gets to know the students very, very well. And those house parents work very closely with the senior tutors to make sure the students are looked after 24/7. I've been very lucky. I've worked with students from Thailand for more than 20 years. I know that Thai students are lovely young people, are really, really super students. And I think I would like to say, trust me with your sons and your daughters. I've worked with Thai parents and families for a long time, and I think a combination of my experience, a combination of the wonderful small community that is Earlscliffe will mean that we can provide a safe school, a happy school, and a successful school for the boys and girls from Thailand. Oh! All right, I'll try.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Morning or evening person?
Evening.
Book you always recommend?
Oh gosh, I love books. That's really, really difficult. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. So it's part of the Narnia series of books. My mother bought it for me when I was a very little boy, and I loved it.
One word to describe Earlscliffe.
Caring, kind. Got to be two.
Favorite spot on campus?
Ooh, the art studio.
Lastly, advice for students coming to study abroad.
There are three important things. English, English, English. Get your English up every time. It will always help you be more successful.
อยากเรียน boarding school ที่มีความ international แต่ให้ความรู้สึกเหมือนเราเป็นเด็ก British บอกเลยว่าที่เนี่ยตอบโจทย์น้องๆที่เรียนจะมีคุณครูที่ปรึกษาคอยแนะนำเรื่องการเรียนต่อมหาลัยอย่างใกล้ชิดอีกด้วยน้องๆคนไหนสนใจอยากไปเรียนต่อสอบถามกับพี่ๆ GoUni ได้เลย